Since this video focuses on network safety, it is also useful to mention that using a VPN is a strong way to protect your online activity. NordVPN is one of the most trusted options. A link to their current discount is in the description. To downgrade a TP-Link router properly, the process must be done manually. This means the router should not be downgraded over Wi-Fi or through a mobile app. A wireless connection may disconnect during the downgrade, which can damage the router. To keep the process stable, connect your computer to the router with an Ethernet cable. Before downgrading, create a backup of the current router configuration. Open a web browser and enter the router's IP address. The IP address and default login information are printed on a sticker on the router. Log in using the correct username and password. After logging in, write down the current firmware version. This helps confirm later that the downgrade was successful. Go to System Tools, then Backup and Restore, and download the backup file. If anything goes wrong during the downgrade, this file allows you to restore your settings. Next, visit the TP-Link support website to download the older firmware version you want to install. Go to the Download Center, choose the Home category, then Routers, and then select your exact router model. When selecting firmware versions, check the hardware version printed on the label on the back of the router. The hardware version must match the firmware exactly. Installing the wrong version can cause the router to malfunction or stop working. Download the earlier firmware version you want to return to. Before installing it, disconnect the internet cable from the WAN port of the router. This helps prevent any interruptions from background network activity during the downgrade. Find the firmware file you downloaded and extract it. Inside the extracted folder is a .bin file. This is the file needed for the downgrade. Return to the router's login page. Go to System Tools, then Firmware Upgrade. Choose the bin file for the older firmware version and start the downgrade. The router will begin installing the firmware. This may take a few minutes. During this process, do not unplug the router, do not restart the computer, and do not interrupt the power. Any interruption can corrupt the firmware and may cause the router to stop functioning. When the downgrade is complete, the router will reboot automatically. Once it loads, log in again and check the firmware version to confirm that the older version is now active. Downgrading can help restore stability, remove unwanted changes, or fix issues caused by newer firmware. After downgrading, it is recommended to perform a factory reset. A reset clears any leftover settings that may conflict with the older firmware. After the reset, log in again using the default credentials printed on the router label. Create a new password for the admin page. You can set up the router using quick setup or manual configuration. Manual configuration allows more control and can help create a stronger, more secure setup. After completing the setup, restart the router again to ensure all settings load correctly. Keeping your router updated or downgraded to a stable firmware version is an important part of maintaining network health. But securing your online activity requires more than router settings alone. A VPN adds strong protection by encrypting your internet traffic and reducing tracking. NordVPN is known for speed, reliability, and strong security features, making it a useful addition to any home network. By the way, if you want to try NordVPN at a discounted price, I've included a link in the description that takes you directly to this limited time offer. It also comes with a 30-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee, so there is zero risk in trying it out. And if you are watching this on your TV, you can scan this QR code with your phone's camera to check out NordVPN.